Hey guys, what is going on? Payton here once again, and thanks for joining me for another episode of my Manchester United career on FIFA 14. And this is it. Only 4 games remain of the Premier League this season. It's already been confirmed that Manchester United are once again champions of the Barclays Premier League. I did retain, and if you guys have been keeping up with these career mode videos, you will know that this United side have been absolutely dominant this season. We've gone totally unbeaten. Yeah, we've picked up a few draws here and there. Obviously, the majority of the time we've won games. No team has managed to step up to the plate and try and knock this United side off their perch. No one can do it. But then I say that we've still got 4 games remaining against the likes of Fulham, Swansea, Arsenal as well, who are up there in the Champions League spot, and of course Watford, who find themselves in a sticky position as they find themselves battling against relegation. They could be playing Championship football come next season. So you guys are going to have to stay tuned in this video to see if this United side can keep that 100% record, totally unbeaten in the Premier League this season. We could possibly hit that 100-point mark as well, which is pretty rare nowadays, even on FIFA, because absolutely anything can happen in football. But before we get down to the nitty-gritty, actually talking about the last 4 games remaining of the season for United in the Premier League, I just wanted to discuss with you guys my Christmas schedule. Yes, it's Christmas time, the Christmas tree is up, the decorations are out, the lights are shining, and in some places as well, it has been snowing. It hasn't started snowing here in England yet. I want snow. I want it to be a nice winter wonderland, you know, have a white Christmas. But here in England, we don't really get white Christmases anymore, which is kind of annoying because it's all part of the spirit of Christmas, having snow on the ground whilst you're around the fire, opening presents, being with family, eating food, and that's just Christmas. It's always, you know, you see it on Christmas cards with the snow on the ground. But here in England, it seems as though we have our Christmas around about January, February, even going on to March. It's absolute madness. It's kind of annoying. Because I'd love to see a bit of snow on the ground. I know so many people are like, no, you can't have snow, it's horrible. No, we can't do it because we've got to get out, we've got to go to work. Screw it, snow, let's have some snow, that's what we want. But anyway, I'm going off subject here. Christmas schedule, I know this video will be uploaded today on the Monday. Tomorrow I will have the Champions League final, which I've decided will be the full game live commentary against Real Madrid. And then I think for the rest of the week I will just finish up any Let's Plays that I've got going, like Battlefield 4, Assassin's Creed 4. I think there's another one somewhere. But if I do manage to complete Battlefield 4 and Assassin's Creed 4 as well in the next couple of days, I will probably upload another Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer live commentary, maybe even some Battlefield 4 as well. I haven't done too much of that here on this channel. So by Friday, after my last upload, I will be going on my Christmas break. Really looking forward to it and seeing the family once again. And I, of course, I hope you guys will have a great Christmas too. Spending it with your family and just chilling out. And then it all begins again after Christmas. I've got so much planned. So excited to actually bring it to you guys here on YouTube, Ultimate Team. And maybe then, hopefully, Sony, fingers crossed, Sony will have released the patch. Probably can't see it coming until the end of January, maybe even February. Who knows? They haven't even released a date. We're just speculating at the moment. But hopefully soon they will release that patch, which will allow me then to record PS4 content. So there we have it. That is my Christmas schedule, guys. I will probably leave a schedule in the description below, just in case any of you guys didn't pick up on that. So anyway, back to business. Manchester United career on FIFA 14. As you saw, we managed to pick up a win against Fulham back at Old Trafford, picking up those 3 points as well, but only just thanks to a goal from Vidal before the final whistle was to be blown. But only just thanks to a late goal from Vidal. And Fulham, I've got to say, they are a tricky side to actually play against. I mean, I know last season they beat my United side to the FA Cup at Wembley, and at the start of this season they again beat my United side at Wembley, but in the Community Shield. So to be fair to Fulham, this season, whenever they played against my United side, they really stepped up to the mark. And I mean, I know that every team probably this season has thought to themselves, oh, we want to put an end to United's unbeaten run. but they haven't come up trumps. They haven't managed to do it, obviously, as United still are unbeaten, as we have now just 3 games remaining. This game at the Emirates against Arsenal. At the start of this season, they were battling against this United side. It was like they wasn't going to back down from the challenge of United. Neither team was going to lose. We was both on an unbeaten run, but once we met at Old Trafford earlier on, I think it was before December, maybe it was December, we put an end to Arsenal's unbeaten run. That then gave us all the confidence to go on and maintain this unbeaten run that we have at the moment. Fellaini opened up the scoring against Arsenal at the Emirates. Fantastic goal, open play, and just smashes that one outside the box, finding the top corner. Szczesny unable to get a hand to it, even though he tried his best, and it just sailed into the top corner. United 1-0 up, and come the second half, Bentner on an amazing run, dribbles the ball through my defence, finding all those loopholes, and then surprisingly smashes the ball. So selfish of him to do that when there was an opportunity in the box for him to maybe float the ball in, maybe get the equaliser for Arsenal, and give them the confidence then to maybe go on, maybe get another goal, make it 2-1. As you will have noticed as well, Robin van Persie, former Arsenal player, started this game. I did want to start for the majority of this one, and what a finish that would have been for Van Persie if he could have made it 2-0 there. Szczesny came running out, totally off his line, and Robin van Persie saw the chance, went for the lob, and it just went over. What a goal that would have been. But the final score was 1-0. We managed to hold on to that, and we beat Arsenal at the Emirates. Could we get those 100 points come the end of the season? We now find ourselves on 94 points for the next game against Swansea, to be played away in Wales. Certainly wasn't looking forward to this one, because every time, again, it's the same with Fulham, every time that we played against Swansea, it's always been a tricky test for this United side. But I did manage to rest some key players back in that Arsenal game, because we saw the likes of Fellaini starting, who got the winner instead of Vidal. So Vidal was fully fit for this one, who was a great box-to-box midfielder, and he would be working alongside Michael Carrick in this one against Swansea. So to be fair, that's a pretty strong central midfield. We had Zaha on the right wing, Royce comes in as well, and also Mandzukic, who starts up front, with Kagawa just slipping in behind. I've got to say though, I find myself using Phil Jones more in that right back position than I do with Rafael. Obviously I don't want to be using Phil Jones in the central midfield. We've already got that, we've got that sorted out. We've got the likes of Vidal and Carrick and Fellaini, and also with the centre half at the back four, Ferdinand, yeah, he's getting older, his stats are decreasing, he can't play every game due to his stamina as well, that's going down, but he's still a pretty good central back for United. We got Vidic, we got Smalling, we got Johnny Evans. I think that's pretty much sorted. So Johnny Evans finds himself in that position of right back, the full back for United. So as I say, I do find myself playing him a lot more than I do with Rafael. So I think maybe if I do a second season, I'll just be rotating Rafael with Jones. But I'm sure, seeing that this is FIFA, that one of the players will come to me eventually. I'm getting my agent involved, I'm not getting first team football, I want to move to another club. And then when the transfer window reopens, the board will have no other option but to sell the player. So annoying, because that doesn't happen all the time in football, in real life. I mean, if a player's not getting picked for maybe 5 games, he's going to ride it out. He's not going to be all annoyed all of a sudden and then get his agent involved. He's going to ride it out. But on FIFA, they're all a bunch of moaning bitches. They really are. That's as blunt as I can put it. Because if you don't play them for 3, 4, maybe even 5 games, then they're in your email box spamming it to high heaven. It's ridiculous. So I hope they kind of sort that out for FIFA 15. Can't believe I'm actually saying that already. The game's only been out for 3, 4 months. It'll be here before you know it. September once again. Time's just going so quickly. But anyway, Donnelly for Swansea opened up the scoring right on the stroke of half-time, kind of having that psychological advantage over my United side going in to the locker room. And then I thought to myself, well, we've got another 45 minutes. We'll be fine. We can get back into this. We can pull this one around and maybe even walk away with a win. But in the second half, things went from bad to worse for this United side. In the 82nd minute, Key for Swansea sealed the deal. He made it 2-0. United were now on the brink of having their unbeaten run come to an end before the season could end itself. Time was running out, certainly wasn't on United's side. I had a free kick here, and just watching this back now, I'm thinking, well, why didn't I have Royce step up and take that one? Mandzukic, it was on target there, did take a deflection, the ball off the wall there, but it just wasn't good enough. 39 yards out, it's going to have to be something special to put that one past the Swansea goalkeeper. United still on the back foot, couple of minutes remaining, and Butner gives that one to Vidal. Vidal finds Mandzukic. What's he doing there? He swings in across, finds the head of Royce. 90th minute. Was there enough time for United to get back into this game and make it 2-2 and hold on to that unbeaten run in the Premier League this season? Swansea restarted the game. The scoreline was 2-1. As you can see, I was switching between players as quick as possible, trying to get the ball at the other end. Looking desperate, this United side. Royce on the ball. Could this be it? Gives that one to Rooney, who had come on as a substitute. Gives that one back to Royce. This was it. United were now going to get a second goal, and in comes Zaha on the left foot with a volley. That was United's last chance of the game. The final whistle was blown, and at the end of the day, Swansea was the team to walk away with the 3 points. As you can see there, Jones feeling sorry for the team. We have now lost a game this season, but we've done incredibly well to hold on to that unbeaten run, I must say. It's been fantastic, and it all comes down now to the very last day of the Premier League season. United versus Watford, and there was my start 11. De Gea in goal, Jones, Ferdinand, Garay, Baines, Januzaj, Vidal, Royce, Rooney, Mandzukic and Robin van Persie. You will notice that for the first time this season, Manchester United play the 4-3-3 formation with Mandzukic, Rooney and Van Persie up front. So I was hoping it was going to be goals for United. There is Watford's start 11. They're sticking with the 5-2-1-2. But was that going to be enough? Could they spring a tactical surprise on my United side after we just lost to Swansea? So it was up to Watford to take advantage of that, and they needed to, because if they lost at Old Trafford, they would be relegated. But of course, this is Old Trafford we're talking about, in front of the home fans. Of course, I wanted to finish up the season on a high and pick up those last set 3 points. Unfortunately though, because we lost against Swansea, we wouldn't be able to hit that 100-point mark, which I was hoping for, and of course we have lost that unbeaten run. But as you can see here with some of the highlights, Watford, they were all over my United side in the first half, looking very dangerous, ready to pounce at every opportunity given, looking to open up the scoring, and that would just do them the world of good and give them hope that they would be staying in the Premier League come next season. Rio Ferdinand gave away a silly free kick. Comes in, absolutely takes his legs away from him, knocking him down. Receives a yellow card for that, which is only fair enough. I shouldn't have really got him with a tackle. But Watford, they showed they're not the best at set pieces or free kicks or corners. They're great when it comes to open play and attacking another team. But on FIFA, they're just terrible. They made an absolute meal of that one as the ball goes flying high into the Stretford end. And of course, United took advantage of that after the goal kick. Took the ball up the other end. 40 minutes in. Royce, just on the outside of the box, makes it 1-0. Forcing that ball all the way up into the top corner. What a smashing goal. Enjoyed that one. And it cut away from the goalkeeper too. I think he hit that just in the right place on the ball. The sweet spot. And of course, as always, because that goal was scored just before half-time, it was going to have some sort of effect on the opposition, which is good for us. It was going to knock their confidence. It was going to have some sort of psychological effect over them. And of course, come the second half, we were just going to dominate. But that kind of wasn't the case. It was pretty even in the second half as the game still stood at 1-0. I did want to try and score as many goals as possible, as I said, to go out on a high this season. This game though, in the second half, we had some great passing going on, great attacking movement from other players off the ball and on. Rooney swings the ball back into the box, finding Vidal. He crosses that one in with a header, finding Hernandez, and he half volleys that one into the bottom corner. Superb, absolutely sublime. United 2-0 up against Watford on the 88th minute. Pretty much confirmed that Watford would be relegated now after losing at Old Trafford against Manchester United, the last fixture of the Premier League season. And there we have it, final score 2-0 to United, and what a way to go out by lifting the Premier League trophy. We didn't get to see it last season, it was just a news article, but this season, guys, you will see this United side, this dominant United side, lift the Premier League trophy. Well deserved. This United side had a fantastic season, unbeaten for the majority of it, all the way up until May against Swansea when they beat this United side 2-1. They got lucky, we'll just say that. But at the end of the day, we won the Premier League. That is the main thing. I know it would have been a bonus to have gone unbeaten, but what can you say? That's it. End of the Premier League season. There we have it. Champions once again, retaining our trophy. So there we have it. That's the end of this video, guys. I do hope that you've all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the very last game of the season against Real Madrid in the Champions League final. Can we do it? Gonna have to stay tuned. I'll see you all there.